So, Lindsay, what is something about you that you want our colleagues to know that they may not know? Something unique that you probably haven't told people before?
For those that don't know me, I love basketball. I have a mean basketball game. So, if you ever want to pick up, we're walking by the court and you want to have a little pickup shootout, I'm more than happy. Always game for that. I have a wife and three children. We have a son who's 13 years old and two twin girls that are 10. Um, they're the love of my life. I'm so fortunate to have healthy parents that are very involved in our life. I love my life. I Not every day is a great day. I mean, we certainly have our hardships and, Lord knows, even just airline travel getting here, right? Um, but I think it's immensely important and one of, I think, the foundational ways I like to carry on in my head. And again, I think all of us are still figuring out, not just how to organize your thoughts or how to figure out how your head thinks. But one of the things I have found to be so foundationally important to my happiness in my life is gratitude. And I really have a tremendous amount of gratitude for the life that I'm living outside of dermatology, but also the life I'm living every day within dermatology. Um, I see it as an incredible privilege, a real responsibility, but one with comes with vigor and earnestness and authenticity that I want to take on, and one that looks at a future that is just so incredibly, incredibly bright. Like I said, so grateful for all of the interest in all of the science behind what we're doing to make medicine better for the patients that are struggling with our most vulnerable diseases. I say not infrequently that within dermatology, we have the opportunity to not just treat a disease, we treat a person, but we can change the trajectory of a life. And to think about that, to take a young person who might be dealing with severe hidradenitis suppurativa, whose life has quite literally been sidelined, and having options to treat them that take them away from, the stigma, the fear of odor, the fear of, pain or a flare, not participating in school, not participating in extracurricular activities, not living any part of the life that they would otherwise want in those critical years where HS tends to afflict these vulnerable young girls and boys. Um, and quite literally being able to take that away from them, allow them to thrive in school and relationships and get a job and, pursue the extracurricular activities they want. I mean, I look at what we do as just this immense, immense, immense privilege.
I agree. It is an incredible privilege to when people let you in to care for them, they trust you with their life, literally. It's incredibly humbling, and we have to take that responsibility seriously, and I think that's where medical education comes in. But I've also found, for me personally, humor they say that how much you smile and how much you laugh every day can be healing, and I do believe that, and I think that's part of the gratitude, the emotional having the emotional happiness day to day in our field, being grateful for our colleagues, our coworkers, grateful for, yeah, that patient that comes in that as you're walking out the door after doing a total body skin exam, after doing 3 biopsies, after writing a couple scripts, "Oh, by the way, I'm having hair loss," or, "By the way, I forgot to mention this." Have it understanding that to them, you in a way are a hero. You're helping get their life back on track. And I always try to remember when I'm seeing patients, we all have, as clinicians, we all have all these things going on in our life. As we're working throughout the day, we're thinking about our family, other things, responsibilities we have outside of that clinic. So are the patients. The patients have 5 to 10 different things that are going on in their life that they haven't told you. And I do think for me, stepping back and always remembering, I don't always know what's going on 100% in the patient's lives because they don't always tell you everything. But just knowing that going the extra mile for every patient can make a difference, even though you don't know what that difference is.
Yeah.
And I do think that that's something that I try to do is always remember I can make a difference for them. I don't always have to know what that is. Just treat them as if they're my own family member, and they will. I think over the long haul, you'll make a huge difference. And I really like the word you used, authenticity. And I think that's exactly what we're going to bring here in ABCs and dermatology is authenticity and not being afraid to really talk about how we can make a difference in patients' lives.
Yeah.